How's everybody doing? This is Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox Forex, and I'm back with another training tip video. In today's video, I got something special for you guys: money management. So many of us don't know how to manage money. Some of us don't know how to set proper leverages, and then we blow our accounts, and things get crazy. You get mad. You want to punch the computer, then you got a computer, then you got to buy a computer. So let's get right into it. 5 money management secrets for successful trading. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to go right to the topic of each section and just elaborate on it a little bit. So, this guide is showing you we're talking about money management, which is the biggest elephant in the room. We don't know how to manage money well. We don't. We don't, especially in trading. We want to keep, like I said, we keep want to hitting out the ballpark, not hit the home run, and then we mess up. We over leverage and we over trade, and now we're losing. Then we revenge trade, and then we just blow everything. So here's some helpful, uh, tips and tricks that this PDF provides. I got this from my mentor Forex Nelson. Now, trading is very risky. I'll suggest you demo trade before you go live. Don't blow your money unless you know what you're doing. I don't give you financial advice. I just give you my opinion. So, just going to scroll through everything and let you guys read it. It's important that we keep our profit. We don't keep it, we give it right back to the market because we either second guess, over leverage, over trade, not in front of a computer at the right time, don't know what we're looking at, or have a mentor that does not know how to teach and they just want to go ahead and recruit you and drag you along. So one of the things they tell you is moving a stop loss to break even can kill your account. Yes, it can, because the only reason why you should be moving your stop loss, it should not be to break even. You should not move your stop loss to where you just entered a trade. As your trade is going up or your trade is going down, as I showed you guys in many videos, you adjust your stop loss past your break even to the profit side. And you keep adjusting and you keep adjusting that way. If you ever get taken out, you're in profit. You should not adjust your stop loss to always break even. You will have so many losers. And then by the time you get a winner, it's hard to come back from everything that you've lost. So please do not do that. Don't be greedy. Don't aim for big targets all the time. That is so true. On my auto stop, it's set for 40 pips take profit, 20 pips stop loss. Now I adjust my stop loss because it works for me for tighter stops. But nonetheless, you never know if a trade's going to go 10, 20, 30, 40 pips. Instead, we're aiming for 100 pips and 300 pips, and it never goes that far. End up losing the trade. Stop aiming for those big targets. Take your small profits. They will add up. I guarantee you. I promise you guys that the small profits will add up. Knowing when to let a profit run. That is so true. As I show you guys, when I use my currency meter, I use everything else and it lines up. Let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about here. Not what I asked for this computer to do. If I see that I want you guys to look at this today. This is NAS 100. We're doing pips. They ran 174 pips. Now looking for 300. I'm out at 40. It's the pound JPY. I got a different meter up here trying out some new things, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me. So when the candle closes on or below, you get in 40 pips. I'm out right here. My take profit has been hit. Okay, 40 pips, my taking now. You see the trade kept going down. 40 pips or 42 pips have been hit. $100 a pip, that's 4 grand. I'm happy. I'm happy for that 4,000. But this is one of those things where you let your profit trade run, and you let it run all the way to 118 pips. And as I tell you guys always, you're gonna take that stop loss, adjust it down, because see, you entered the trade back up here. You don't move your stop loss to break even. The more this trade drops down, the more you adjust your stop loss. You adjust it to about right there. Because when this starts to go blue and takes you out, you're in profit. 110 pips. So don't let that run. When you got everything lining up, when everything's going for sale, red sale, below the waterline. Your meter's telling you that the pound is weak and the JPY is strong. Your JPY be at the top, be at 8. Your pound will be way down here in the red bottom. That's a sale, baby. Everything lines up to go down. So let that run. Adjust that stop loss to where when it gets ready to reverse, it takes you out. You're in profit. Strong big breakout patterns. You have to know what a breakout pattern looks like. You guys should get information on that and find out what a breakout pattern is so you can be able to recognize it on your charts. So many of us don't know what a breakout pattern looks like. We don't. I see a couple, but nothing's really catching my eye. This was news. I won't use that one. This is a pullback and a reversal. This is kind of like a breakout. Almost imagine that these candles are smaller. That's range bound. It's not going nowhere. But think of the movement as being a little bit smaller. And you got up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is your breakout moment. Or it might be that one candle that breaks out like here. You're going sideways, goes down, does a pullback, and then it does a full reversal. Comes back to the 20 in gold and goes back up. So you have to recognize the breakout pattern when you see it. Because if not, then you might get stuck in something thinking you got a sale going on and it ends up going for a buy or vice versa. So you'll see breakout patterns kind of more like this before it breaks out. These are all tight candles up and down, and then it finally just takes off one way or takes off the other way. This is it talks about breakout accelerators after small retrace. One second, adjust my computer cords here. So take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Just tells you, gives you information on what to look for. Key levels, pin bar formed, what to look for, what to spot when you see that breakout. When you see certain things appear, the small candles, the pin bars, the small bodies and long wicks, get ready for it to take off up or down, depending on which way that breakout's going to go. But your other indicators should show you or line up and say, hey, this is getting ready to be a buy or a sell. It's going to break out of this channel or break out of this side mess. Tells you what candles to look for confirmation. These money management habits will save your account. It will save you from going crazy, and it will save you from overthinking, because once you learn this stuff, it becomes second nature. And then you got it. Boom, 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 boom. Pay attention to the signs. Use the money management skills and strategies. This is what I got from my mentor Forex Nelson. It's probably old, but it's still relevant. That's the thing about trading and market setup is that some of the stuff can be old, and most traders say it's old and outdated. Market structure does not change. Market structure is market structure, okay? Once you understand it, you'll be able to read the charts better, you'll be able to read the candles better, you'll be able to read the patterns better. Okay, so study it all. Study it from these guys that's been making millions for years on end, way before we came in at 20 and 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? These guys have been doing it back in the 80s and the 70s and things like that. So I hope this was some good information. You guys was able to pause it and go through it and read a lot of the stuff. One of the PDFs I got from my mentor Forex Nelson. Hey, put these money management skills to the test. See if they work on a demo account, and if they do, you use them so you can always be profitable. Take care and happy trading.